one of the legends of the game.
Do not discard Harrington.
I just always loved this golf course and just love the town and love the people.
The crown on my career was winning the Open.
My feet are a foot below the ball here, and now I've got a choice to make.
To play here at the home of golf in front of the people, at my age, it's really just something special.
Well, it's great who you see out on the old course, and we've got none other than John Daly. John, welcome back. It must be amazing to be here as a past champion.
Always. This is the place. I've always loved it. It's always been my favorite ever since me and Freddie and Payne won the Dunhill in '94. And I've just always loved this golf course and just love the town and love the people.
Tell us about the memories that come flooding back after your very famous victory here.
Well, to win here, it's like Jack Nicklaus always said, it's the ultimate win at St. Andrews. And, you know, you kind of feel it. I mean, this is kind of the home of golf. And to win here, old blue-collar guy like me to come out of Dardanelle, Arkansas, and my footprints on here and get the trophy was pretty sweet in '95.
How do the footprints feel right now? Much different, because this course has changed a little bit, but it's still got that special slice of history.
Well, my feet are old. My knees are old. It's the first time I've walked 8 holes since 2016, so I'm just glad I'm standing right now. It's the best. I love it here.
Nice. And this part of the course where we're at now, it's pretty exciting, isn't it? So much going on, a lot of crisscrossing. It's a busy place to be.
The wind really gets tricky here. Like me and Brian, we thought it was kind of hurting, and we both hit 5 irons and knocked it 30 yards over the green. So you never know what Mother Nature's going to do around here. The wind is very tricky, and you know, it's just a fun way of playing golf. You got to have an imagination. Don't be scared to hit a 5 iron from 130 yards, or you know, a 6 iron from 220. You just never know what you're going to get.
John Daly, the natural shot shape is a fade, which I think will help him here, holding it up against the wind. Oh, it looks fantastic. Needs some wind. Oh, could be in range of a bunker, but there he is, John Daly. Thank you very much for your time, kind sir. Enjoy the week.
Padraig Harrington, a 2-time Open champion, back-to-back Opens, 07 and 08.
Don't count him out.
Oh, I'm just not counting him out. I'm having him down as one of the favourites.
Yeah, I said that last week. The reason being, oh, look, he's tinkering with his swing once. Looks like Andrew Sherborne back in the day. I mean, great player, Andrew. Won a couple of times on the DP World Tour. The reason why we are saying do not discard Harrington is because this golf course does not suit a certain type of player. You don't need to be long, and he's by no means short. So look out for him. Missed the cut last week after shooting great rounds at the JP and fresh off the Seniors US Open win. So, yeah, he's a chance. He really is a chance. Tom Watson nearly won this championship at Turnberry back in the day when he was 59 to be beaten in a playoff by Stuart Sink. So he's 50. He has a chance this week. He is 200 to 1.
Yes, that is worth a flutter. So we're going to use our technology again to have a look at the shots that Padraig's hitting on the driving range and transpose them onto the 18th hole of the old course. You can see that low raking fade he was hitting there on the range, trying to keep it out of the left to right wind. He actually says to me, I've got a significant advantage when we play links courses, a significant advantage, because he believes, like Tiger was saying in his press conference, he has a certain knowledge about the way to play links courses that other players don't possess, that he has all the shots around the greens particularly. So he says, whenever we play links, I feel like I'm ahead of the field straight away.
Yeah, he can flight it up, he can flight it down, left to right, right to left, whatever you like, and he's a wonderful putter.
Now look who we've found here, 2009 Open champion at Turnberry, Stuart Sink. Looks like you're in a bit of a pickle here, my man.
Yeah, we just missed the rough. We just missed the fairway left here on 14, and you know the 14th fairway's up here on this shelf, and then there's a pretty dramatic. Thank you.
Nearly lost my way there.
Thank you for that example. Pretty dramatic cliff until you get down to the 5th, and so if you just trickle off the fairway here, it's running so fast that your ball's going to end up almost every time just like this. My feet are a foot below the ball here, and now I've got a choice to make because that hell bunker right there is not fun.
No.
And we've got about 160 160 yards to get past that.
Clear that, yeah.
Or we have the option of going down the 5th fairway, and we probably want to hit it around 160 yards total to get down there. So we'd probably be looking at like a little 9-iron down that to the left, or taking our chances with maybe a 7 or something up towards the 15th grandstand.
So how do you play it? Obviously, your feet are so far below the ball. How do you play it, this sort of shot? You have to choke down on it, I would imagine.
Yeah, you got to choke down below the grip, almost to the metal. And then I think tempo also is really important. You don't want to get too thrashy at it. Just take a nice, long, rhythmic swing and let the speed kind of gather without... You can really get yourself in trouble here with bad contact. And with that bunker in the way, I think we're going to take it on, but...
well, you got to for the cameras now, so let's get into it.
7?
7. I like 7.
You like 7 on?
I like 7-iron. Should be enough to get him over the bunker, ride the wind a little bit with the ball below his feet or above his feet.
It's a pretty cool caddy job this week at St Andrews, isn't it?
This is amazing. One of the coolest golf courses I've ever seen.
All right, here he goes. Get up.
Misses left.
Get up.
No.
I haven't seen it bounce.
I don't know.
I'm looking forward to seeing where that is. Tough shot, tough golf.
I'm really happy to catch up with Sir Bob Charles on the range, winner of the Open Championship back in 1963 at Royal Lytham and St Anne's. And Sir Bob, tell us about your head cover, because it reminds you of the year.
Well, just in case I forget, you see, and we've got a left-handed golfer, the silhouette of the left-handed golfer, and the year, which is almost 63, is almost 60 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was all black and white in those days. No colour like today. But no, I've got a record of it. BBC, they did kindly gave me their version the final day of the event. So that was the I guess the crown on my career was winning the Open. I was fortunate, had a successful career and won a lot of tournaments, but that of course is the one that meant the most.
One of the legends of the game, one of the legends, Peter Finch, of this championship as well, 2-time Open champion Ernie Els.
Absolutely, one of my swing heroes. One of
mine
my
too.
Childhood heroes as well. So
we could be here for a while.
Yeah, just gonna settle in, have a coffee and a chat about this man. Look at it. Oh, just stop it, Ernie. Stop it already. Oh,
unbelievably, 30 appearances now in the Open. Runner-up here in 2000. I said those 2 wins, Muirfield and Royal Birkdale as well, and 13 top 10s.
It's a fantastic
for
record.
The big. It's an unbelievable record, isn't it? Yeah, it really is for a man. He's it just shows as well what a good golf swing will stand the test of time as well.
And he has the ability to control that ball flight as well. He's not a one-dimensional golfer by any means. He did hit it very, very long in his heyday, but his control over his irons, his wedges, and his putting, everything was in sync. He was just an all-time great player.
This is showing now, if he was playing at the 11th hole, this is where his ball would land on it. Not bad there at the par 3 at all.
I think he'd be happy with it stopping that quickly as well for the
Yeah,
moment.
exactly. Yeah, it's a fantastic par 3 as well. You can see just playing little baby fades here at the moment. Almost identical on top of each other. He's going to get a read there, isn't he? He's going to get a read. Here's a question for you, Peter. 4 majors for Ernie. Do you think he's underachieved?
No, I don't think you can.
For the quality of the player he is.
No, I don't think so. I don't think you can ever really say that. I mean, if you win a major championship, that is the highlight of any career, and all you need to do is look through the list of players who have achieved that target, achieved that goal, and he is amongst the very, very best players of all time to play the game, and to win 4 of them is, it's so good. I mean, we're not talking about tennis here.
No.
Yeah, there's no one that's going to be racking up 30 Grand Slams. The quality of the fields, the difficulty, how everything needs to be in place for you to win one of these events. 4 majors is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, 292. That's not short.
No.
We were here yesterday, and Sergio was a little bit under that.
Well, I don't know if you can remember yesterday when we were kind of watching Westwood. So his ball speed was higher, but his total carry was a lot shorter than that. But what we're seeing with Ernie here is just a much better launch angle. So I think his first drive ball was about 16 degrees there, and that is if you can get around 15, 17 degrees of launch with about 1800 to 2000 revs of backspin. That's going to keep the ball in the air long enough, and it's going to release out. And that launch was just really, really good.
Yeah, if people are coming to watch, he's a great guy to go watch out on the course as well.
Yeah.
On links course, which he loves.
He's a great golfer, and I did this a lot when I was a junior. He's a great golfer to copy, as far as like the rhythm and the pace and the whole way that he goes about things. He just stroll around like he ain't got a care in the world.
Good to see you, man.
How does it feel to be here at the home of golf?
Whew, it's nice. I mean, it's I think it's my 5th time here for an Open, so getting on in the years, but always special.
The crowd obviously seem to love you there. It must be great to have the support and come back to a championship which is so special to you.
Absolutely, the crowds have been wonderful, huge crowds. We're just trying to get our heads around this golf course. You can see how fast it's getting. But yeah, to play here at the home of golf in front of the people, at my age, it's really just something special.
What are some tips you can give to maybe some of the younger golfers playing here for the first time? Because as you mentioned, it's a lot harder at the moment than usual.
Wow, I tell you, I've played here, as I said, in 5 of them, and in 2000 it was really fast when Tiger won. But this is even quicker. They haven't had any rain here. It feels like they put the rollers on the fairways.
It's like a cricket pitch out here, isn't it?
We were talking about it. It's like a good Pakistani cricket pitch out here.
Bat or bowl?
Well, I don't want to be batting on this. Well, I don't want to bat on anything.
Yeah, that's right. And you had the Champions Dinner as well. How much have you enjoyed off the course here at St Andrews?
Yeah, that was another special evening last night. Very emotional at the end of the evening. There were some really wonderful speeches made by Jack Nicklaus, obviously, and also Gary Player. I sat close to Lee Trevino. Bill Rogers was next to me. David Duval, all the great champions from the past, and told a lot of nice stories and had a nice dinner. So one of the most special evenings I've ever had in my career.
Well, the question on everyone's lips is what was for dinner? What was on the menu last night?
Well, you can't go wrong with steak.
Oh, nice.
I think everybody had a good time with the steak, and we had some fish and a good dessert. Not too much wine. We got to play golf this week, but all good.
All right, Ernie. Well, it's great to hear not only the menu, but how much you're enjoying this occasion. It's special to have you back, and maybe we can turn 2 into 3, eh?
Well, that'll be very special. Thanks a lot, bud.
All right, good to see you.
Okay.
Cheers for that.